Hey, RetconRaider here. Today's video is dedicated to A Normal Joe and Ben Hollingshead, with special thanks to Mike Spark and Valinrook, who both helped sponsor the series. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, let's get started. And welcome back to Phoenix Point, as we continue our increasingly futile efforts to save the human race. Now, last time, we actually got our hands on another vital piece of the puzzle, this time in the form of an old virus sample collected by the CIA in the 1960s. Combined with the other samples we've already collected, that is enough to let us start researching the overall nature of the Pandora virus. We haven't started that project just yet, but it is on our to-do list. Aside from that, we also made the, questionable decision to attack the Disciples of Anu at the request of one of their former members. They're not really happy about it, but they're also not holding it against us, so we'll give them some space. That said, we'll have the B Squad start heading back towards PHB-1. They can report our success on the way there. As for the A Squad, I think we'll clear a few nodes while we're out here in North America. I mean, we're already here. We might as well take advantage of that. We will keep an eye on their stamina, though.
Construction complete.
Scavenging site. We'll hold off on that for now. Ah, but the Mutation Lab is up. Let's see what we can do with that. First things first, we need to liquidate a few of our captives. Though we do need to save a few for future projects. Yeah, we've still got a couple of vivisections in the queue, so let's be careful here. Alright, that gives us enough for 3 major mutations, so let's start with Alois. Now, we've got 3 different priest mutations to choose from, and we've got 3 priests, so I think we'll probably end up trying one on each of them. In this case, we'll have Alois take the Synod Mutation, which grants him an aura of inspiration that restores will points to all nearby allies. Now, there are a lot of people who swear by the Judgment Mutation, higher armor, accuracy bonus, plus frenzy for all nearby allies. But I think we'll save that one for Nod. It suits him a little better. As for Mike, well, he's our lead enforcer and he's designed for close quarters combat, so I think we'll give him the Tentacle Torso Mutation, which we recently saw in action when we assaulted that Disciple of Anu Haven. It'll cost him a little armor, but he'll gain the powerful paralysis attack instead. And I'll be honest, I just kind of like the way it looks. Though we will need to give him a new helmet. There we go. We've got enough for one more mutation, so let's go ahead and swap Mark over to the Preceptor head. Overall, it's a slight upgrade to his current Synedrion sniper helmet. +1 armor and twice the perception bonus. The only downside is he won't be able to use head-mounted armor mods, but it's going to be a while before we get any of those anyway, so I think in the short term it's a pretty good move, especially since it'll free up that helmet for someone else to use. Speaking of which, we've now got some gear to redistribute, so let's take care of that real quick. Yeah, that is a straight upgrade to the Phoenix Point sniper helmet. And one of the main reasons we want to get our hands on Synedrion's tech. Though, in the short term, again, it also frees up the Banshee for someone else. I guess we'll give that to Aliaksandr. Poor guy, he almost never hits anything. And the C Squad. They're really just getting whatever's left over. Alright, let's get back to it. Huh.
Research complete.
There's our turret research. We can now build basic turrets. Oh, wow, okay. Apparently, we stumbled onto a Synedrion haven right on the verge of being destroyed. Well, it is a high threat level, but that's also a pretty generous reward, and we could certainly use the rep. Yeah, okay, let's give it a shot. I would call back the B Squad, but we literally don't have time. Alright, let's get in there. Worst case scenario, we can retreat. We are hearing some unusual noises here. Oh, well, yeah, that would explain why. Well, no need to panic. We're bound to run into one of these things eventually. Let's see what we've got here. Instill Frenzy, Spawn Mindfragger, and Monster Leap. That one might actually be a problem. The blaster cannon's not that big a deal. It has a full round warm-up, so we should be able to avoid it as long as we stay mobile. Alright, well, we didn't come in here planning for this, but I think we can handle it. Let's start by softening her up.
Yes.
Looks like we'll need a better angle. That is unfortunate. Let's hope she doesn't just jump on us. I was hoping for a little more, but that's fine. We can work with that. Triton. Combat build. Hephaestus handgun. We'll just ignore that for the moment. We'll go for the easy target. Now, the faster we can cripple this thing, the more likely it is to run away. And that's actually something we want. I mean, don't get me wrong, we'll kill it if we have to, but it's much better for us if we can force it to retreat. I guess we should start trimming down those arms. I think disarming her actually makes it even more likely she'll try to run away. Okay, yeah, the Triton is definitely too far away to pose a threat to us right now. We'll stay focused on the Queen. Shoot, well that's not going to work. I could have sworn I bought armor break. Alright, well, that's fine. We can still whittle her down with a rifle. Keep in mind, we are taking a pretty big risk here. I'm basically hedging my bets that she'll waste her next action charging her cannons.
Gotta keep on pushing. All I need is a clear shot.
Okay, let's see what she does. Ah, nice. Looks like they're focusing on the objectives. And we've got a siren on the field. Alright, so the Queen is completely ignoring us, which is her mistake. But if she gets that shot off, she will destroy multiple objectives. Yeah, up to 3, depending on how far the shot goes.
Ready for action.
Thankfully, she won't actually get that far.
On my way. On the mark.
Oh, nice. Got the torso, too. Okay, let's just give her a little more encouragement. I think that's enough. We don't want to overdo it. let's get the rest of our guys towards the left flank here. We do want to keep our distance from that siren, though.
Providing overwatch.
Again, we are taking a risk here, so let's see how this turns out. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Okay, well, we may have chased off the Queen, but we've actually still got 2 sirens over here, backed up by 2 Tritons. We've still got some fighting ahead of us. Again, we'll try to maintain some distance here, at least with our heavy artillery.
Ready to fire.
Yeah, that last objective won't last much longer. Once it's gone, they'll have to come towards us to get to the others. In fact, if we can bait one of them out into the open, we might be able to cap it.
Providing overwatch.
Okay, we've got one coming towards us, but it's still using the building as cover. And we've got a goo launching Chiron. That does complicate things.
Attack successful.
Alright, well, there's no point in trying to capture the closer siren. It's already got someone under control. We could try taking its head out, but it's so badly injured it would almost certainly die. We'll just keep this simple.
All I need is a clear shot.
That's one down.
Standing by.
5 by 5. Here we go.
We might still be able to capture the other, but the odds definitely aren't in our favor. We'll just see how this plays out. There's the Chiron. Someone just got glued to the ground. Ah, looks like Mark. And there goes Alois again.
All set.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to kill this thing. We really shouldn't be messing around with captures under these circumstances.
Identifying target.
Standing by. I'm on the move. Target missed.
Alright, that just leaves the Tritons and the Chiron. If we can take out those Tritons, then the Chiron is fair game.
Overwatching.
Looks like someone got tagged again. Oh, okay, it looks like it was Valinrook. That's no big deal. Let's take this guy out. Very nice. Oh, that was actually a bit of a waste, wasn't it? That's fine, we'll just grab the other two. Okay, I think we're pretty much done. Let's get Valen out of that goop. Yeah, this thing doesn't have any actual offensive mutations, so we should be able to lock it down pretty easily. We just need to make sure it doesn't escape. That's fine. That pointless act of defiance actually gives us the time we need.
Gotta keep on pushing. I'm on the move.
I think we're good. Nice, okay. We didn't completely paralyze it, but we did slow it down enough to prevent it from escaping. And we are done. Well, it would have been nice to grab one of those sirens, but we drove off our first Scylla, we captured a Goo Chiron, and Mike hit level 7. Not too shabby. There's another small hit to our rep with New Jericho. But I think it was well worth the trade-off.
You seem to be genuinely on our side, and everyone here at Synedrion really appreciates that. Please understand that we are cautious with organizations such as the Phoenix Project, not because we're trying to be obstinate, but because we've had some pretty terrible experiences that we'd prefer not to repeat. You know that I have high hopes for an alliance between the Phoenix Project and Synedrion, so my advice is this. What would be really helpful right now would be a more direct demonstration of your support. That could really win some hearts and minds. At this moment, we have a couple of really important projects running. The sort that could actually change the future, like improving our mist-repelling tech, which may allow us to peacefully coexist with the new ecology, or deploying a new breed of modified plant to help us reclaim the planet for ourselves. Believe me when I say we've had a lot of debates about which approach is better, and there are some pretty opinionated factions forming. In any case, we're lacking enough people to support both projects at once, and it's a bit of a deadlock. So if you could lend a hand with one of them, that would mean a lot.
That's actually a somewhat tricky decision. On the one hand, the mist repellers would almost certainly be more useful strategically, but I don't know if that would actually fit our more aggressive Phoenix project. The planet is ours, and we should take direct control of the ecosystems.
So, you're more on Nikolai's side of this debate, are you? He's one of the terraformers, the faction that believes in, well, I suppose you could call them radical humanists. They believe we should be unafraid to seize power for the people, to assert the supreme value of human life and civilization. Zara, on the other hand, oh dear, I'm involving you in Synedrian drama, aren't I? My apologies. Good luck with the mission.
Well, I will give her credit where credit is due. You have to appreciate that she wants to avoid dragging us into their drama. That said, let's see where this is taking us. Ah, Australia. Good to know we weren't wasting our time building a bridge out there. Alright, I think that will be our next big stop. Once we're done out here in North America, we do have one more thing we need to take care of. Namely, the reason we let that queen escape is so we could trail it back to our very first Pandoran citadel. All we have to do is pop in there, finish off that Scylla, and that should be pretty easy. We left her in pretty bad shape. Looks like we also unlocked a new research project. Pandoran Goo. A member of our assault team has brought a sample of the green Pandoran Goo from the battlefield. The substance has been isolated in a Biohazard 2 containment laboratory, awaiting further analysis. Well, I believe if we research that, we will find a way to counter it, so yeah, let's add that to the queue. We also definitely need to prioritize capturing a siren. But that'll be easier to do once we get some better capture equipment. Still, we'll keep an eye out for opportunities. Now, conceptually, the Citadel is actually pretty similar to an alien nest, except in this case it's a Scylla holding everything together instead of a hatching sentinel. In fact, if we had actually killed the Scylla back in that Synedrian haven, we never even would have seen this Citadel. It would have been immediately downgraded into an alien lair. Ah, right, Mike is up a level. Alright, folks, I'm gonna be honest here. I'd really rather avoid any of the really broken stuff, like Adrenaline Rush plus Rapid Clearance. I'm mostly just going to stick to lower tier abilities for now, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll take it under consideration. For now, though, we'll save most of his points. And here we go. Well, shoot. I was really hoping the Queen would be sitting on her throne when we showed up. She must be hiding in the back here somewhere. Alright, looks like we'll have to fight our way through our reinforcements then. We'll try hooking off to the right here. Looks like there's less resistance that way. Oh, right. Looks like Mike is still injured from like 2 missions ago. I guess we should take care of that, too.
Repositioning.
More Tritons. Mostly on the left side, though. If we can cripple that siren's head, we might be able to capture her. But that's definitely going to be a lower priority.
Overwatching.
And there she is. If I didn't know better, I'd say she was unhappy to see us. Very nice. Okay, looks like they're trying to rally around their queen. Interesting. Now, as soon as we draw line of sight, we should be able to drop her in just 1 or 2 attacks.
I'm here.
But she is starting to stack a lot of Pandorans in our way.
I'm on the move. All I need is a clear shot.
Let's start thinning these guys out. We don't want to let them flank us.
5 by 5.
He had assault rifle and a Hephaestus. A rare miss for Valen. Well, that's fine. Wouldn't be much fun if we hit every time. Alright, Mike. I need you to pick up the slack. Okay, that should finish him. Oh, wait, actually, he's got regeneration, so... let's tag him one more time, just to be safe. Thank you, Mark. Now let's keep migrating our guys to the right. Stumbles away, passes out. Sounds about right.
I'll get him next time.
I have no idea what that Chiron is trying to do. Right, we are actually starting to see a fair amount of resistance here. But we still know where our target is, so let's keep moving up and clearing these guys out as we see them. In fact, I think Alois can clear the entire right flank on his own. Slight miscalculation. I'll have to double-check the range on mind control. Okay, right flank's clear. Let's have a look at the left. Good enough. Fall back. We need to put some distance between us and that siren.
All set. Ready to fire. I'm going. Threat eliminated.
Thank you. And, just in case there are any more surprises...
Overwatching.
Alright, Valin, let's give this another shot.
Hostile neutralized.
That's a bit more like it. Ah, I see. Huh. Oh, okay. You know what? That does complicate things, but I can work with it. The siren's still dangerous, but much less so now. Let's take out that Triton, and then we'll have the rest of the guys come in for the capture. We will keep a couple of guys on the Queen, though. That is still our primary goal.
Repositioning. Confirming target.
And the Crabman has officially outlived his usefulness. He'll just, see himself out. Now let's see what we can do here. We don't want to send Mike in there injured, so let's get that taken care of first.
I'm here.
Oh, and we'll keep Eoftar on task. He'll go after the Queen.
Advancing. Taking aim.
Well, shoot. I was hoping he could take out that egg.
Be right there. Don't move for a sec. On my way.
Now, we want this thing to come after Mike. He'll take a little damage, but then he'll counterattack, and we'll have a head start on locking it down next turn. Yeah, that's what I thought. Looks like the Queen's guns are back up and running, but she can't actually hit us through her throne. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, that, Alright, well, I wanted to grab that siren, but the goo basically makes that impossible, so let's wrap this up. There we go, Crabman neutralized. Let's see what Eoftar can do. One more shot should do it. But let's grab that loot on our way over.
I'm on the move. All I need is a clear shot. Enemy down!
And there we go. Job's done. Well, like I said, it would have been nice to grab that siren, but hey, we accomplished what we came here for. And we did get a free Triton in the process, so no complaints. Ah, looks like we actually auto-looted. That's a pleasant surprise. And there's our bonus to rep. Always nice. Alright, folks. I think this is a pretty good stopping point for now. We ran a bit over and our soldiers are exhausted, but I'd say it was well worth it. We took out our first citadel, we killed our first Scylla, and we unlocked a handful of other projects as well. Not to mention the reputation we gained. Anyway, we will hit the pause button for now, but we'll pick up here next time, as we head back to base, let our soldiers recover, and then start working our way towards Australia. See you then. Oh, and remember, although I do love playing Phoenix Point, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, the official YouTube channel, the official Discord server, the official Facebook page, the official Twitter feed, or the original crowdfunding campaign over on Fig. Links are in the description.